Happy day, Webbernet! It's me, Coraline Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. And if you've never been here before, welcome to my channel now. Today is a fabulous day called Mother's Day. And I wanted to talk about moms. So prepare yourself with some tissues and with some adequate feels because we're going to talk about moms and why they're so important. So I have a lot of moms, and by that I mean I have my mom, I have my Nana, who's her mom, and I have my Nana Banana, who's her mom. I've got my granny, that's my dad's mom, and I've got Marsha, which is my dad's stepmom. And then I have all the pseudo moms who's ever been in my lives. I've got a lot, but to name a few, Shannon's been a pseudo mom, Karen's been a pseudo mom, and then of course Jacob's mommy, Carrie, is my mother-in-law, and so of course she's a pseudo mom, but she's also a mom. I want to talk about some of the memories that I have with them. So I want to start with my mom. When I was younger, we used to have sleepovers, and we'd all get to put on makeup, and it was the best thing ever. We would watch a movie, we'd get our makeup done, have the 99-cent Lip Smackers lip gloss, put the eyeshadow on, the mascara, she'd maybe curl her hair, and we'd take pictures. And that was one of the best memories that I have, was getting to have a sleepover and eating ice cream and staying up late with my mommy. One of the memories I have with my Nana is when she would make me waffles in the morning, and I remember her saying, wait, I'm going to make it a different way. And I was like, what other way is there to eat a waffle than with syrup? And she did this magical thing. She took butter, she spread it on the waffle, and then she took powdered sugar, and she sprinkled it on. And you got to make sure that the butter's melting just right so it combines with the powdered sugar, and it's like this coating of majestic sugar butteriness. And I ate it, and I've never eaten a waffle with syrup ever again. So my Nana taught me to eat waffles the best way. And Nana Banana, I don't get to see her a whole lot. She lives far away from me, but she's always really nice, and she's always really encouraging, and she puts the cutest banana emojis on everything she posts on Facebook every time she comments. The woman even joined an app for me to vote for me for something, and you know, you have to sign up for things like this. You can't just like join an app. You guys know how it is. It's like joining the CIA. You have to tell them where you live and how old you are and this state that you live in and what country you're from and all this other stuff. And so she did all that just so she could vote for me so I could try to win a singing competition, and that was a big deal for me. The other women in my life, like, you know, Carrie's new to my life, but something that she does that makes me really happy is she gets me these Honeycrisp apples, because Honeycrisp apples are my life. Like, Honeycrisp apples. If you've ever tasted a Honeycrisp apple, you know what I'm talking about. But they're so good. You don't need peanut butter. You don't need chocolate on them. You don't need anything but the apple. And she goes and she gets them because she knows that they're my favorite. And it makes me so happy. And she makes sure to get my almond milk when she goes grocery shopping because I'm lactose intolerant. And she even went out of her way to get me dairy-free yogurt. That is a thing. She got me dairy-free yogurt. And it just makes me so happy that people are so thoughtful of me. I have a bunch of more stories, but I just wanted to shout out to moms and say how great they are. Because whether you have a mom that's your biological mother or someone who's a mother figure to you, moms are important. And maybe you don't have a mom, or maybe you think you didn't have a good mom, but they did bring you into this world. And maybe that's not a great thing to you right now, but I hope that you think it's a great thing at some point, because this world is a good place when you make it a good place. And I remember being really mad about some things that I wish my mom had done differently. Being mad about things she didn't do. And then I decided that I would be glad about the things she did do. the things that she did teach me, like how to be a decent human being. If I wasn't raised by my mom, things would be different. And you don't think about these things, but when you were a baby, your mom said to be nice to other people because it's a nice thing to do. They taught you not to hit your siblings or other kids. I remember that. I remember saying it now when I teach the kids in class. You keep your hands to yourself because it's not nice to hit other people. And if we didn't have those basic things, the foundational things, do you think we would get to be the humans that we are today? The individuals, the beautiful people. And I know that I wouldn't be as me as I want to be if I wasn't raised by her. Another one of my favorite memories is when we were in traffic. We turned the radio up and it was the hottest day in Oregon. It was so dadgum hot. And so we had all the windows rolled down. I don't know if the AC was out or what, but we had all the windows down. And we're singing to the radio, and it was a Jason Derulo song. I remember because he sings really high in his falsetto register. And we'd always giggle and make fun. And so these kids were over in the car next to us, and she was singing all high up in the falsetto voice, and we were giggling, and they just started laughing. And I think one of the kids said, "You have the coolest mom." And I was like, heck yes, I do. She's the bomb. And like some of the greatest moments that I've had is when we're doing silly things. And my favorite part about me is that I'm silly. I love being silly. I love who I am. And my Nana and my mom did such a good job of telling me that it was okay to be silly and letting my freak flag fly and just being me. I can't thank them enough for it. I hope that when I have kids that I can teach them those things and that I can show them that I learned from them and that I can teach my kids and that maybe it'll be enough of a thanks for them. Maybe. I gotta do a lot more things to even try to make up how much they've done for me. This part is gonna be kind of like existential, so I'm gonna get like really deep. But whenever you feel like your mom hasn't done enough for you, or you're just having kind of a hard time where you're having a stress in your relationship, because I know it happens with parents and kids, especially as we get older. There seems to be a strain that grows because we feel like we're not kids anymore because we're adults, but we're always going to be their kids. I want you to remember that she went through a lot to get you here. And she had to become a lot once you were here. Your mom isn't just a mom. Your mom is a chef who makes food for the pickiest of eaters. Your mom is a firefighter when you catch things on fire on the stove the first time she teaches you how to cook. Your mom is a science expert extraordinaire when you have that project that you waited until midnight to tell her that you had, and it's not an easy one, and you have to construct an entire sequence of a DNA strand. Your mom is an artist who takes the time to help you get an A on that project that you have to have the perfect shading and the right color contrast with. Your mom is the best driving teacher, even though she might be screaming in the passenger seat. She helped you have a healthy fear of driving. Your mom is a nurturer, and she helps you through all of those moments when you just don't think you're going to make it anymore, when you don't feel like going on in your teenage years or your elementary years are the worst thing and you just want to cry in your pillow until there's no more tears left. And she's the greatest circus clown. She helps you smile and laugh when you feel like there's no way you could ever smile ever again. Honestly, when it comes down to it, your mom is more than a mom. She's the ultimate kid wrangler, and she's your best friend. And I don't want any of you to ever forget that. Because I did for a little while, and I felt so much better once I realized that my mom is more than just a mom. She is my best friend. She is the world's greatest artist, chef, firefighter, driving instructor, and so much more. So think about all of those things, the small things, the great things, for the people who are your moms and for the people who are the mothers in your lives who make all the difference for you. Don't forget all that they do for you, and try to be everything and more that they were for you for someone else, whether you are a mom or you're a pseudo mom. I hope you guys all have a happy Mother's Day. I love you, Mom. I love you, Nana. I love you, Nana Banana. I love you, Jacob's mommy, Carrie. I love you, Karen, and I love you, Shannon, and I love you, all the other moms who were my mom when mine were far away, my Nana and my mom, because they weren't always close to me. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for giving me the hope and the strength to move forward and to make it through the hardest times of my life. You guys are the best. I know that got really real. I hope I didn't make you guys cry. I definitely cried, but I'm a big baby. Everybody knows that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening to my tangents and my rants. You guys are thebomb.com. Share this video with your mom. Share this video with your grandma. Share this video with people who are moms to you in your lives, and tell them how much you love them, because they need to hear it sometimes. Even when you say it 10 times a day, sometimes they just need to hear it once more. I love you guys so much. Have a happy Mother's Day, and have a happy Monday tomorrow. And until next time, stay golden, pony boy.